Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Blackhawk Panzer and Black Atomic clone made by Shenxi. So once again a big thanks to Katie and Steve from Angel Fire Mods for sending this for review. I tell you what, when I opened the box for this, I fell in love with it straight away. I'll leave that for the conclusion. We'll take a vape and we'll go up close and I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, so here we are up close with the Blackhawk Panzer. When you receive this from Angel Fire Mods, it'll come in a box with the black Panzer tank on it. And the device itself is wrapped in a plastic bag. Now, if you want to get hold of one of these will cost you £32.99 from Angel Fire Mods. Now, the engravings on this are really nice. As I say, I fell in love with it the moment I opened the box. I'll show you the engravings on the logo. So as you can see, Panzer by MCV Philippines. They're obviously the original makers. Right, so what we'll do is we'll take a look at the top cap first. So as you can see, the nuclear logo, as well as the engravings. Really nice machining. No sharp edges. Everything looks nice and clean. Now, it does act as a bit of a drip well and also will help atomizers that take air from the 510. I'm going to get technical and measure it for you with the kid's ruler. So as you can see, it's 25 millimeters wide on the top cap. So we'll break it down. So here's the top cap. Now, one thing I will reiterate to you from Steve is people that have bought these have said that they can't get their ATI fire in or it won't sit flush. Now, the 510 pin itself is floating, it's just very stiff. So what I did is I took a drill bit, just a little bit smaller than the width of the pin, used the flat edge and tapped it out, and then rolled up some sandpaper and just lightly sanded the hole. So now it floats in and out very nicely. So inside there's black Delrin insulator. And the firing pin itself is made from brass. And the battery rattle screw is made from copper. So we'll put the top cap to one side and I'll show you the switch. So here's a close with the switch, and for the people that don't know, the Sick as Tits logo on the bottom was a custom engraving which MCV sent to Rip Trippers on his authentic Panzer. So as you can see, the Hawk logo and Sick as Tits on the bottom. So on this side of the switch, you've got a thick O-ring for your battery to sit on. Reverse threaded lock ring. Tell you what, the threads on this device are incredible. Really smooth. So take the switch apart, depress the switch, or hold the copper contact, turn the switch, and the switch itself is brass, nice engravings, and the spring is copper. And this thing hits hard. It's not one of the crappy clones that all the threads are covered in black paint, so it absolutely ruins the voltage. It's really nice. Bottom contact itself, as you can see, copper again. The lock ring screws off. And the bottom part is brass. So we'll put the switch back together. So you take your contact, drop that in the hole. Take your lock ring, reverse threaded. Drop your spring in. Take your button. Screw that back into the contact. And the throw's really nice on this. No matter where you push the button, it will fire, no crunching. And you can sit the device down because the switch is recessed and it will not fire. That's the top cap and the switch, so we'll take a look at the tubes. So right now, all three tubes mean it's 18650 and the length is 11 point, sorry, I've the device as a whole in 18650 mode is 11.4 centimeters. So 18650, 11.4 centimeters. Now in 18650 mode, it won't take a kick, but you can do an 18500 with a kick. So the device in 18500 mode is 8.8 centimeters, and we'll do 18500 or 18350 with a kick. That's the kick 2. And in 18350 mode, obviously you can't use a kick. Very small. There's an 18650 battery for size comparison. And it's 7.2 centimeters long. So we'll take a closer look at the tubes. So 4 holes around the side for battery venting. The machining is very nice, no sharp edges, really nice in the hand. And the engraving of the Blackhawk, it's perfect. See if I can show you the threads. As you can see there, look, the threads aren't covered in black paint. The machining is top notch. and £32.99. What can I say? So that's your 18350 tube, and then your 2 end tubes. So, sorry, off camera there. I don't know if you can see. Now, although the threads are black, they're not actually coated in paint. But it's not. I'm not sure what the coating is. So you still get really, really good hit on this mod. But look, I mean, the machining's incredible. For a clone device that costs £32.99, and then if you can look at, if you can see the cutouts, if I can get it to focus. Cutouts are perfect. No machine marks, no sharp edges. Right, so that was the Blackhawk Panzer. So I'm going to put it back together. You see, threads, beautiful. So put that to one side, and then we'll now take a look at the Black Atomic. So it comes in this box, DIY Atomizer. And then comes in this little plastic pouch. As you can see, it's black. So those who don't know, the Atomic is a 19mm device. So obviously it's not going to sit flush with anything. So the air hole layout, you can do a single air hole at 1.52mm or 3mm, or dual air holes at 1.52mm or 3mm. Comes with this nice black drip tip. I believe this is the same one that comes with the Black Stingray. The black plastic with a brass accent. So the top cap itself screws up. Really nice threads once again. Really nice machining. So the flavour that this RDA gives off is incredible. I'm going to do a build on it in a minute with 28 gauge dual microcoil. So here's the gold airflow ring. As you can see, Atomic by MCV Philippines. So there's your air holes. One there, one there, and one there. They're all 3mm holes, and you adjust that to what you want on the atomizer itself. So if you wanted single air hole, you'd line a single air hole up with either one of the holes that you want. And as you can see, all the other holes are covered. If you want dual air holes, that's 3mm there and 3mm there. And then you put the top cap on and that will lock the airflow ring in place. So the top cap just pulls off. So as you can see, nice black, once again, nice machining. I believe these did cost $19.99, but Angel Fire mods no longer have them in stock. And here's your build deck. So 3 poles, positive, 2 grounds either side, and a juice well with Darwin insulator. Your 510 contact is non-adjustable, it's fixed in place. It has a insulator round the screw to stop it shorting. And the 510 threads are really good, really nice. Thread onto every device I've got. I said that this combination together, probably the best combination of anything since fish and chips. So right, what I'm going to do is, if I've missed anything in the video, leave a comment below and I'll answer anything for you. So I'm going to pause it, I'm going to get some stuff out, I'm going to do a build, and then we'll take a vape on it. Okay guys, so what you're going to need, first and foremost, yes, it's ping. Thank you very much, Katie. Really appreciate the home reader. Is you're going to need one of these. If you're going to start with buildables and go in low ohms, best to be safe. If you don't have batteries such as EFS 30, 35 amps and Sony VTC4s, VTC5s, or any 30 amp battery, you don't want to overload your batteries, or you will get a vent, and that's a battery ruin. So you need an ohm reader. 2 lamps of 28 gauge camphor. I've already torched these to take the springiness out of them. Some organic cotton. And today I'm going to be wrapping them around .2mm drill bits, as well as nail clippers. I like to use a pair of girly polka dot tweezers, some snipe nose pliers, obviously a screwdriver, and a torch. So we'll put the deck onto the home reader. I'll try and keep this in camera, guys. So what I'm going to go for, 6 wraps of 28 gauge around this 2mm drill bit. You want to keep them as close together as you can. So what I'm going to do is the very first wrap that I did, I'm going to undo. I'm going to add another one nice and close. So what I like to do, I like to take it off the bit, put it in some snipe nose pliers, and then give it a torch. Give that a second to cool down. onto the drill bit. So there's one microcoil, and now I'll wrap the second one the same way. 6 wraps, nice and tight, nice and close. So 6 wraps. Once again, stick it in the pliers. Give it a torch. And there's number 2. So we'll put it back onto the drill bit. So we'll undo the screws. There's the first one. I always leave one long, one short. And go through the centre first. And through the negative afterwards. And I like to leave about that much gap between the post and the coil. So we'll tighten down the first negative. We'll pull the positive lead to one side and spin it. And we'll do the same on the other side. Obviously, you don't need to use this much camphor. I use way too much. Same again, leave a nice gap. Tighten the negative down. And I like to make sure the level. And then tighten positive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out the drill bits. I'm going to clip the leads with some nail clippers. Give that one a bit more of a tighten. We'll just see what it reads before I clip it. So 0.48. That might change when I fire it on the device. Obviously, with it only being a 19mm device, it's a bit more fiddly than normal. So once again, now 0.49. So we'll straighten up the coils a little, and we'll stick it on the Panzer and give it a fire. Drop in the battery. I need to adjust the battery right up. As you can see, going quite nice. Just give them a little squeeze. So from the centre outwards, I'll give that a second to cool down. We'll put some cotton on. So once again, while that's cooling, I'll show you them in engravings. Panzer. Sorry about the light, guys. Really nice, straight, uniform. Right, so let's get some cotton in. Trying to pull your strand off your organic cotton. Roll it, but not too tight. Feed one in through. You want just a little bit of resistance as you pull through. You want it to move freely, you don't want it to clog up. Just like that. So then what I do, I forgot scissors. Is I basically cut them to the same width as the top cap, pretty much. So like so. And I take tweezers or anything, screwdriver, poke it down and under, and then the same with this side, bring it round and poke the cotton under. That's one side done. Same again. Want it to move freely. Drop the cotton. And tuck it under your coil. And there she is, ready to vape. So I'll stick her on the device, on the Panzer, wet the coils, we'll have a vape. Sorry for the long video. Like I say, if I have missed anything, drop us a comment or an inbox. See how she fires. Some nice vape production. Now, the other thing I love about this is with the atomic airflow control, no matter which air holes you have it on, the atomic logo will always line up with the Panzer. So I'm going to have it fully open at 3mm, line up the coils, as you can see. That's over the coil. And both the logos line up. So we're going to go back up top. We'll have a vape and I'll give you my final thoughts. That was the up close and rebuild. I hope it was okay for you. Take a quick vape. So as you can see, chucks out plenty of vapour, really incredible flavour. As a combination, I don't think I'd want anything else, to be honest. As I say, $32.99 for the Panzer from Angel Fire Mods. As far as I see and know, it's one of the cheapest places to get this version, which is far better than EX Pros, Tobaccos. It's incredible. Threads are really nice on the switch, low voltage drop. And the Atomic, as I say, they've sold out. These are, I believe, £20. He's got in stock of the stainless Atomic. I'm going to have to take another vape. I love this thing. Alright, so that's all from me. It's going to be a long video. Once again, thanks to Steve and Katie for sending me these for review. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.